Welcome everybody, this is week 8 and we are going to be starting on this tomorrow. As you can see on my clock here, it is only 10:28 my time, which means it's only 8:28 your guys' time. So in a few hours, this folder will be opening up that I'm poking out right now, the week 8, October 5 through October 11. And your job for this week, I will have other videos posted here, but very first thing that I want you guys to do is pull open the Writing Project 3 Synthesis Essay Guidelines and read over what we're going to be doing. For whatever reason, it opened up very small on my tablet here, but nonetheless, read through this. And if you're having trouble opening it like this, you may just decide to print it. That might be the better way to do it than look at it all small like this. But nonetheless, read through this first. You'll notice in here that just some highlights. We're going to be doing a 4 to 5 page synthesis essay, and I explain what that is in one of my other videos. And basically, you're kind of going through the same concept that you've been going through before, especially with your analysis essay, because your analysis essay is more or less a springboard for the synthesis essay. And what I mean by that is here you're going to write a 4 to 5 page paper on the same issue that you outlined in Writing Project 1 or 2. Now in this, again, you can still change your topic, but I highly recommend that you don't, because you can actually use parts of your analysis essay in your synthesis essay, so it saves you a little bit of writing. And the reason I say that is because what a synthesis is you need to break down your issue into parts, which in most cases is it's the sides of the issue, like side 1 says this, side 2 says this, just like you outlined in your analysis essay, but instead of having an entire essay about that, it just becomes a single section. So your first section would be on the analysis, and then the second section would be on the synthesis of the information that you just broke down. Basically, you're putting it back together in your own interpretation. After you've done that, and of course you have to propose some sort of solution that you could, let's see, where are we at here? Both sides of the argument. And once you've explored these pieces, you will put them back together to form an alternative opinion, position, perspective, or information that might lead to a viable solution. So in your interpretation, if you choose abortion, you need to be able to come up with a solution to the problem. Or if you choose the gun laws, what is your solution to that problem? So the way we start that out is this week we're going to be doing the topic choice, and that information can be found here. But it's also outlined here in the course content under week 8. You will, of course, read those guidelines, as I just pointed out, and then after that, go into your textbook and read chapter 8. That's sort of an introduction into the synthesis writing, and it kind of takes the standpoint as you just got done doing analysis, now here's how you do a synthesis essay, and it provides quite a bit of information that can also be supplemented by my other video that I'll post here as well that goes over organization and thesis development for a synthesis essay. After you've read the guidelines, and after you've read the reading, and after you've watched the video, now it's time for you guys to develop your topic and all the information that goes along with it that you just saw in topic choice for Writing Project 3. That's on your guidelines. It's number 1 on the guideline. This guy up here that you just opened. Number 1 is topic choice for number 1 in the process work, like the first assignment you have due for Writing Project 3. That is the topic choice, and that's those same directions that I just outlined on the guidelines up here. They're available right here, so you can read them here as well. So different from this assignment, Writing Project 3 does not allow for a topic change. I mean, it does, but I highly recommend that you don't. Let's see, you need to come up with your topic, background information on the topic, which you'll be able to take from your analysis essay. Come up with a research question that you would like to answer in your paper. Your paper should be geared towards solely answering this question in one form or another. And then your new concept. How are you interpreting this differently than other people? What is something that you're looking at differently than other people? And then, of course, from that new concept, what is your solution? What's your solution to this problem? After you've filled out these guys, the only thing I need from you then is just your thesis, whatever that might be. The purpose of this essay is to, or after you watch my video, you'll see another way to create a thesis question as well. And so these two assignments, this one here and then thesis development itself. Those are the only two things you really have to do this week. Aside from that, though, there's a section down here for you to ask questions. You don't have to ask any questions. I just know that a lot of people get confused on the synthesis part of the writing because it's similar enough to analysis writing to where it confuses people, and they always ask the question, how is this different? So make sure you watch all the videos for this week because I do address that question in my other video. But other than that, just make sure you're doing the reading, watching the videos, asking questions, and if you ever have anything, make sure you contact me either on Skype via this question or send me an email or text. And everything this week is due on the 11th. So make sure you complete the topic choice writing project 3 and your thesis development by the 11th at midnight. And other than that, let's have a good week, and I look forward to reading your essays.